And we are back. I realized actually that the last few videos have had a lot of video problems and I fixed them. So, you know, so there's that. I fixed the video problems. I think I've also fixed the audio problems too. So, you know, you live and you learn. I mean, I'm new to this, so I don't think I have enough to level. I don't have enough to level up. I don't actually even know why I did that. But so yeah, you live and you learn. Um, Now, what have I done already? I did the giant, I did the pursuer, I had to go... I'm gonna kill Ornstein. This is basically, I think he's the old knight or whatever. And, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to do that anyway. And you may very well see me fail a few times. Because, as much as I've fought him, which is remarkably a lot, I haven't gotten a hang of his moves, ever. Also, getting to him is going to be another problem. Of course, this sword is very powerful against these guys, which is another reason why I got it. Well, another reason why I wanted it. I just got it because I wanted it. Alright, now you can, as a caster, you can split these guys up. You can run past them, but not the first time. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't. And I'm getting hit a lot more than I should. Mainly it's because I forget that I have a shield. Because like I said, I had been doing a no shield playthrough before, so really I just keep forgetting that I don't have that I have a shield now. Um, so you'll see the effects of that randomly as I completely forget. See, these sword and board guys are real easy, mainly because they only have one attack pattern. Also, you can run, you can walk up and on the left side, and it'll only pull the guy on the left. That's helpful. Now, I could be killing these guys with magic, but I kind of want to save my magic for the boss fight, even though I know it's probably not going to take me 60 shots to kill him. That that was a gamble. Um, I wasn't positive that I could get the second shot off, but I did it anyway, just because I was feeling brave. Plus, one it's not a one-shot kill, so there wasn't that much of a you know, what's it? It wasn't that bad. If I get hit, I can still kill him. I've done it a million times, but like, I've also been killed by them a lot. So there's that. There's an item down here. I don't remember what it is, but I'm not sure. It's like a holy essence or something, or what's that called? Divine blessing. Basically the same thing. Basically. Um. But yeah. So I'm not really gonna have heavy armor. Honestly, probably the heaviest armor I'm gonna have on is the Drangleic leggings, and I'm not strong enough to do that yet, comfortably. So because I still want to be able to roll. But I like rolling. I like being able to roll far, as well as having the adaptation to be able to have the iframes. Um, because those are two separate things. Like you'll have the iframes even if you have the heaviest arm. Well, I don't think you will if you're fat rolling, but like uh, to the 70% mark, I think you still get the same amount of iframes, but you just don't roll very far. Whenever you have no armor on, you're not encumbered at all. You roll the farthest, even though if you have no adaptation, you will still have the same amount of iframes. If I'm not mistaken, I very well might be. It has happened before. In fact, it happens a lot. I'm gonna put that on because I. Well, no, never mind. Because I forgot that I have the Ring of Blades. So yeah. We're gonna try kill this guy. Honestly, I probably want to melee him. I didn't roll early enough. You remember what I said about anytime you could attack, you can use to heal. No darkness, no darkness. I don't like you. I don't want you. You're very bad. Boom. Okay. Roll. Boom. Oh god, he dodged. Boom. And I know I'm fighting him in probably a cheesy way, but that's sorcery, dude. I mean, come on. Sorcery is pretty much cheese. It's like refined cheese. It's grilled cheese. I'm glad that wasn't a thing that blocked where I was rolling. I like how when you break things. Oh god. Boom. Boom. Oh god. I'm playing with a controller for anyone who's Oh no, I thought you could block that. Heals. I should probably be Estusing, because it heals a lot, faster. Boom. I actually don't know how I dodged that one. Basically, what's more important than getting an attack in is surviving, because if you don't survive, you can't attack him. And that seems like a very simple concept, but a lot of people. It's basically like don't get greedy. No attack is worth your life. Simply because if you don't have your life, you can no longer attack. Mm. Oh dear. Please, 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 don't kill me. Okay, good. And like there, that was a safe one because he wouldn't. It wasn't as much of a gamble as that one against the old knight was. And I'm gonna go get a very helpful ring in a few seconds. From the old lady, who I forgot to talk to a lot to get her to go back because I killed the giant, so she'll actually go back now. But so whenever you talk to the old lady, and this guy isn't going to talk to me because I haven't summoned anybody or been summoned, and I haven't gone to the dead place. Copse. Huntsman's Copse. There's a lot of S's. He talks to you when you get a token of fidelity, which you can get in Huntsman's Copse if you're skilled at, stuff. You should still be here. You have to get a very interesting ring. I mean, it's not super interesting. It just gives you more souls. It's the Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. You have to spend. You have to spend 10,000 souls, and I've spent 6,500. And I'm gonna try to get this exact as possible because I hate, overspending. I can get this too because it raises item discovery, so that is 7,000. 500, 7,000. Let's go with 7,000. Which means 2 of these. Should be right, yeah. And then I just talked to her. Yeah, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. And now I just talked to her a bunch and she'll go home. Now, this woman is very, very old. I'm not sure. I have a theory about that, mainly because it has to do with the fact that, pretty much everyone here is sort of immortal. Like, even if you hollow, you don't die. You just go hollow. Alright. I don't remember what I was saying. I do not remember what I was saying at all. But we have the Silver Serpent Ring. We don't need the Life Ring, really, at all. The old Leo Ring, we don't have a thrust weapon, and we're not dead. So, we haven't really died at all. Now, I can wear that. I can afford to wear that, and I can afford to wear that. Item discovery is good. It makes me look like a retard. Sorry, I am not the kind of person to be politically correct. I'm sorry if you are offended. Though I don't think I'm popular enough to have enough people to, have anyone who will actually be offended by that. Plus, it's the internet. Item discovery is good because killing, random mobs will give you, like, life gems and stuff, and that's really good because you don't have to spend as much souls. Plus I get more because I have the silver serpent ring. I don't I'm gonna burn that. And I'm gonna level up after I check out what's at the blacksmith today. Hello, sir. What do you have today? I can +3, and I can't any more than that. I could go for the Drangleic sword, but I think that requires too many of my stats too early on. Though honestly, you can use the Drangleic sword to basically finish the game without leveling it at all. But if I got it, I would totally level it as much as possible. But now I'm gonna level. By level, I mean I would reinforce it. I can get that to 20. I don't need to level that so fast though. 16. That increases my fire bonus to 99, increases my casting speed. It'll also just increase my damage. I'm gonna take that. That'll leave me with 4,000. No, 17. What I'm working on is Homeward, and I know that later you get the feather, but I'm working on Faith anyway. So, all right. So I looked up. Um, I don't need these souls that I have. As far as like Pursuer, no, I don't need these. Um, so I'm gonna burn them so that I can have souls because I want souls. I want your soul. Um, Bearer of the curse. Kill the strong people, then kill the king. Become the king. Anyway, no. No. 1, 2. We're gonna do that. Mainly because I'm building up for hexes. Which means actually pretty soon I'm gonna need to do the Bastille. With a Bestier. I'm still not sure if it's pronounced like that or not. But, also gonna hope that I saved enough souls to buy Homeward because I like that spell. Even though I shouldn't really need to use it ever. What I do. Buy item. I did. And now, move the path, please. Woman. This will take me in a direction in which I can talk to a hexer type person. And that will allow me to progress on, my own quest to become the world's greatest and darkest hexer. I say that and then I'm sort of like a spell sword because I mean you can, but I don't like to only ever use spells because that requires you to run past a lot of people and I like to kill a lot of people. So there's this guy and I cannot remember his name. Is that Felkus? Felkin, whatever. His name is Felkin. This is where I usually get Dark Orb, and I don't have enough souls. I could also get Dark Weapon, but I don't think I can do the Fire Sword like that. Now, Resonant Soul and Great Resonant Soul are very powerful spells, but they require you to have souls. And that, I mean, by what I mean by that is it spends the souls that you have. Like I think Great Resonant Soul uses 500. You can only cast it 8 times, and usually you don't need to cast it any more than 8 times, but you need to have 500 souls for every cast. And I'm not speedrunning in any way. Honestly, I'm gonna do this and New Game Plus and probably as far as I possibly can go. Um, being as good slash bad as I am. So, like, trying to last that long, I don't see a good way to use Great Resonant Soul. Because I want to keep as many souls as possible, which is why I want to lose as few souls as possible. And I don't want to get poisoned by that. So the upside to being a caster or ranged of some sort is that you can kill those guys. So that they can't, kill you. I'm sure there's a way to, finagle the invisible walls and whatever to get over there before doing this. But I don't want to try it because my running and jumping, this is not a game in which I am good at parkour. Love that guy. Hate the archer. I was trying to roll away from that. I love having a shield. You never know, or you can never really know how useful something is until you take it away from yourself. Or until you use it and only it. Like, oh, bye. One of the guys that I watch play video games, he did this game with the ladle. Played through the entire thing with just the ladle. I was like, really? Seriously? And if you don't know what the ladle is, it's in the beginning when you beat the tutorial, you can talk to the younger lady in the very beginning, the younger of the four. Well, the youngest, basically. The only one who's young. And once you finish the tutorial, she will then give you the ladle. Which you can use as a weapon, I believe. Because someone did it. I'm not sure how it works because I've never tried it. But, so basically you can use it as a weapon. And when you do, it's very bad. It does very little damage. But you can enchant it with something like poison or whatever tickles your fancy, and it will, give you things. You can poison people with it, which will do a set amount of damage over a set period of time or whatever. You can do that. Whereas, doing something like a fist only run, you can't enchant your fists. So that's only the damage that your fists do. Um, I am not cut out for these sort of challenges. I'm not cut out for a challenge run just yet. Which is funny because I was doing a challenge run right before I started recording this. Not right before, but like before I prepared to record this. I was doing the no shield run and not doing bad. But like a no shield run is kind of easy if you open up for every possibility. I'm doing dual wield swords, no shield. Because for me, that's hard. Because I'm used to being a sorcerer or something like that. I'm used to being like, sorcerer, hexer. That type of ranged combat, that's me. That's what I do. Like, and I'm playing Dungeon Mans. Actually, I'm getting ready to record Dungeon Mans today. I did a live stream of Dungeon Mans, which is a game that's not like this at all, but it, you know, you have the option of being melee or not, or like archer, or, you know, Foom, which is magic. You know, and I pick magic because I like being ranged, because then it doesn't matter that I'm squishy. And that's just generally me. I'm generally a ranged or a whatever. So, like, forcing myself into, god dang it, forcing myself into being, oh, now that I think about it, that was probably a horrible idea. This was a bad mistake. Oh god. Boom. Alright. Sorry, I am not good at talking whenever I am dying. Um, and then I'm also not good at keeping my line of thought. Um, I'm trying to remember what I was talking about, and I really can't. Oh, forcing myself to be melee. First of all, like, I am sorcerer with shield, so forcing myself to be melee without shield is, you know, a double challenge run for me. Wasn't I shielding, you douche? Wasn't I blocking you? Isn't that a thing that was... Oh, there's not a tree there. Boom. There's another archer. Yeah, he's over there being dumb. Boom. I'm... Oh, I've got life gems. Never mind. And I could be using magic against these guys and not getting hit, but, you know, after playing as a melee for so long, it's kind of hard to not do this like I've done it a few times, you know. Plus, even so, I don't, even though, you know, there's a bonfire before the boss and I would be resting at the bonfire, I'm still not comfortable using up all my spells, which I probably should. I mean, there's a bunch of them. That's why I equipped the 2 soul arrows. I should probably equip Great Soul Arrow. Now I have to go get the thing, the key, which I don't actually need to fight these undead guys for. I don't think. I think I can just kind of... Oh, no I can't. Because I actually have to do that. I'm gonna... Boom, boom. He's dead. I have to go in here and out here. And I think, other than the archer, I don't think the skeletons are going to chase me very far. If I'm wrong, I die. Which is, you know, pretty much Dark Souls. Oh god. I knew they were there, but I didn't expect them to already be running out at me. Alright. In this room is the key, which opens up the bonfire, which, you know... And I keep comparing this to a speedrun. That's because I watched a few speedruns before I really got into this game. And so my knowledge of speedruns is actually a little bit, is pretty much my knowledge of this game right now, other than just the, you know, the of what I've done. Please don't kill me. Alright, well I killed that guy, he doesn't come back, and that's the guy that respawns the skeletons. So, like, now when I go in there and I kill them, they will stay dead. The dead will stay in the ground. Well, on the ground. As it were.